So, we hear a lot about how caregivers are mistreating clients, but what we don't hear is how the clients mistreat the workers. hmm Don't be fooled by Little Lilly. Okay, by the way, I'm using a made up name that fits a character. Let me tell you, we go as caregivers, we go into these homes, and my I don't know what anybody else's intentions are. My intentions is to go in there and be the best I can be. Go in there, do my job, make sure they're comfortable while I'm there and before I leave. I cook, I wash, I clean, I transport, I run errands, I do it all. I don't complain about it because it's my job. But let me tell you, you can get some really off the wall clients. Okay, especially when it comes to the men. I tend to get the little old men that become attracted to me. I had one to tell me that he will take me in his room and the shit out of me. And go say, now how about that? And so, a lot of times us as caregivers, we will look over it, we'll ignore it. And it's because in this field, it ain't no guarantee that if you quit one client that day, it ain't no guarantee you're gonna wake up and have another client the following day. So we try to hang on to the clients that we have. I especially don't like switching clients on a regular basis. I like to get comfortable with my clients, and I want them to be comfortable with me. And then you have some of them are little women that become jealous and envious because when they're watching you walk around the house and clean their home and run these errands and seeing how you're still able to move and they can't do a lot of the things they used to do, they're not young anymore, well, some of them will become envious and mean towards you. They will make smart remarks to you. They'll try to work you like a dog. And see, I'm the type of person that I come in and I do extra. If I see something that I really don't have to do, I'll do it anyway, just because I have a little time on my hands and just because it needs to be done. That's how I am. I don't overlook things because I feel that it's not in my job description. Of course, I'm cautious about the things that I do extra. I make sure that I know I gotta know that it's okay for me to be able to do it. But then there was one client, a lady, and everything started out good the first few days. And one day we were talking about the last client, the last worker that worked for her, and I asked her what happened. Excuse me, my sinus. I asked her what happened, and she said, well, I didn't want her doing crossword puzzle books. And in my head, I was thinking, well, when it's my break time, that's what I like to do. I didn't tell her that, though. And so I said, you mean to tell me she wasn't doing her work, but she'd sit down and do a crossword puzzle book? She said no. She said, yes, she does all her work. She'll be done with her work. But I don't want her doing no crossword puzzle book while she at my house. I want her to sit. If she ain't talking to me, she watching TV. I knew then that it was going to be hell on wheels. And it was. I worked for her for a week, and it was a done deal. Her rules was just off the wall. So, I tell you, don't be fooled by these old people, these elderly people. Don't be fooled by them, because they can be hell on wheels. Okay? They can be nasty with their mouths. They can be rude to you. And let me tell you, Lord and behold, don't let them have went through workers that mistreated them or that they were scared to say something too, because when you start working, and if you got a big heart, and you're a very good worker, and you do extra things for them, I'm gonna tell you what they'll do. They'll turn around and take it out on you. All that they went through with other workers, they'll take it out on you. And why? Because they see that you're a caring person. They'll take your kindness for weakness. Listen, don't let that little body, that little aging body, fool you, because there's some hellions out there. So people talk about how the caregiver, the patient is being treated, but we need to focus on how they're also treating the workers. Amen. Hey, wake up.